Welcome back to Shadowgate. So we have the Staff of Ages, and we also have this thing. We'll start out by trying all the recipes, mixing them all in this machine. We have 4 recipes. 3 of them are very clearly recipes because they're from books with the titles like Potions and Remedies. One of them we're not really sure it's a recipe. It's just from a book that was a series of passages. And let's try that one first because I don't think I ever tried that one. So it goes, the coupling shall contain 1 part death, 1 part sweetness, 1 part withered aromatics, and 1 part frost. Let's first test what happens when you do a failed recipe. Like, so that way we can tell what happens with this one. How would we... So let's just like put... where's like our mushroom? My items are jumbled because things have been going in and out of our inventory. Okay, so let's put the mushroom in the recipe machine. Wait, you can't do that? Can we... Do we have to open it? I thought I put it in the... Is that not the opening? Where's the opening for this thing? Down here? There? This is... there we go. Sucks in the mushroom. Oh, I thought that was like a see-through section. That's actually like a little library drop box. Okay. So we put the thing in there. What if we mix mushroom and water? Now that's just a nonsense recipe. Okay. I guess this is how you're supposed to know that this is a recipe machine. Like if we try to put in a coin, they're just going to be unhappy. Yeah, so that's probably how you figure it out. Okay. Then the mixing spell, mix complex meeting, apply recipe ingredients. Guess it on the thing. As you whisper the word, the spell is unleashed. Penetrates the hulking thing, so it did something. Oh, this is the exhaust. So black vapor pours from the valve. This is not just a complicated machine to make iced tea, is it? And then you put the vapor in a bottle. No? Maybe just eat the vapor? Do we have anything else we could put it in? Or maybe just eat it. What does it look like though? Licorice. Ooh. Let's actually wait. That was the nonsense recipe. What happens when we eat it? Nothing special? Okay. So apparently it doesn't do much. Let's reload. What happens when we do this weird recipe that we're not sure of? This recipe also has 4 ingredients, where the other ones have 3. We cannot put the skull in. Okay, so the 4th recipe already hit a snag. We need 1 part death, and we don't have anything that is ingredient related to death. Could use the rodent skull. That's used for a different recipe. Okay. So apparently we can't use this recipe and the other one that uses the skull. Alright, so 1 part sweetness. Sugar. Withered aromatic. So this looks like a flower. And it's fragrant. Now we also have this looks like a withered flower, but it's not. So okay. This will be the frost, I guess. And slurp. Mix. Mix it up for me, bartender. Okay. More black vapor. It's the same message, right? Was it pungent before? Yeah, I think so. Well, probably. Okay, so this recipe it began with a sentence, the phrase, the coupling shall contain 1 part death, 1 part sweetness, and so on. So, not actually a recipe. What about the real recipe? So, I remember in the Journeyman playthrough that one of these recipes, Potions and Remedies, cured the Banshee Curse. Now that means, in Master, it's going to do something different. But which one cured the Banshee Curse? I don't know. We do have clues though. Recipe number 1 was for intestinal pains, which is Banshee symptom, but recipe number 2 was for the doldrums, and that's not... We're pretty happy. Every time we look in the mirror, we're smiling. Recipe number 3, we have no idea what it does. It just, the phrase begins similarly, and then Jer refused to read the next page. But that page also contained the phrase dire circumstances, so the similarly may refer to that. So let's just start with intestinal pains, I guess. Just do them in order. I'm guessing the third one would be the Banshee spell? Potion? Okay. Mushroom. Stem seedling plant. This one. Seeds, and it's a plant, okay. And white tear. Okay. Let's give this hotkey. Purple vapor, aha, yes. We've actually accomplished something here. And we really can't put these in like a potion, take it with us. Now the Banshee Cure was also a potion, purple. Bitter taste causing a gag, okay. Let's write that down. So it's bitter and it's purple. Was it an eggplant? Doesn't change our... Nothing? Okay. Does not seem to do anything. What about second recipe? Pinch of formed yeast, sweet sugar, extract of mint. So we have only one... Put it in. Sweet sugar. And mint. So the moss was minty. I don't know how that works, but... And... okay, so I lost the hotkey. Fuchsia colored vapor. Okay. What do we use it? Placing your lips on the valve. Careful! Inhale the sweet vapor. Whoa, 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 go slow there, Jer. What should overcome with the taste of sugar? So it's fuchsia and sugary. Explodes in your mouth as you fall unceremoniously to the ground, rubbing your jaw and spewing out smoke. Can't help but think the stuff needs a little more kick. Flaming Moe's. Just add some crusty cough syrup. Okay. So this is fuchsia and purple. I think these are like just red herring, and so wait, no, fuchsia, sweet, and explosion. I'm guessing only one of these has a purpose. The rest are just to make the puzzle complicated, right? Alright, so let's do it one more time. 7. Let's make sure we save this hotkey. Last recipe, which we don't know, which we think is for dire circumstances. Powdered skull of rodent. No. Shut up. Brackish vase. So that's this. I assume this is brackish water. Although, did we put the whole bottle in there? I don't think so. Okay. I'm not sure if like when you put water in a bottle, does it just become plain water, like identical to fresh water? Bitter root. Looks like an S. It's kind of a good thing that we did this before the gin. Or after the gin. Black vapor again, huh? That's it? Well, that wasn't... So let me write it down. Black and vigorous. I was hoping for like a invisibility potion to get past like the goblins or something. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we don't get a new item here. Wait a minute. Why would they still put the third skull on Master if this doesn't do anything? Are we gonna find like a goblin that really wants a sweet flaming moe? I thought there was like a potion that like made you float off the ground, or maybe I'm just thinking of Willy Wonka. The bottle, put the skull, the bottle, and the root. That was the right recipe for that one. Just making sure we didn't screw up that last recipe. These were brackish, right? Maybe they weren't brackish? Okay, it's not our most promising lead. This was bitter though, right? If we eat it. Dreadful taste. Was it bitter or not? We don't have any other bitter things, do we? Is this bitter? No. With this. So we have a fresh minty flavor. Oh, you can talk to this skull? Oh. What are you doing, boy? Spreading nasty rumors about me to my friends? Can we eat? What else is there to eat? This? Briefly in your throat until you choke it down. Ooh, the sugar. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, this is bitter. Bitter. Okay, let's try that. So everything uses the... How many recipes use the snowdrop flowers? Okay. Skull. Oh, wait, do we have to do this in order? Probably not, but... skull. Follow the recipe. Follow the directions. Bitter root. But it's not actually a root. So this is a root, but it's not specifically bitter. Alright, whatever. Try one more time. Mix. Shaken, not stirred. Yeah, just licorice. So maybe this was the Banshee Cure. So now it does nothing. It's invalid combination. Okay, that was... that was slightly amusing, but disappointing. This guy... Long dead creature. I was wondering... The genie potion, he described it as the difference between life and death. I wanted to experiment giving the potion to the dog to see if he'd come back alive. He has like bones, right? Yeah. Reminds me of the anime Gungrave. Have you seen that? The necrolyzer undead Orgman or whatever. They're like bones coming on their back. Okay. Did we wait? Let me just make sure we didn't use up any of our recipe things. One thing I don't think is going to work, but we should try, is we need power to combine the orb with the staff, and this thing involves power. Can we? No. Okay. Okay. I want to go to the battlements and test a few more item stuff, but we're getting ready to go to the catacombs. I kind of want to change my armor here. So we are kind of a wizard, but originally we're a soldier, and once a marine, always a marine. So let's get our good gear on, and I like the iron shield. Okay. This is just my own amusement there. Oh, something else before we move on. The constellation puzzle. I found my screenshot from our last playthrough, and it had the labels of which constellation was which. The stars are the same positions, or like, so the screenshot is the same as this playthrough, but the labels are different. So the fire, water, tree, eagle, eye, they're rearranged. However, I noticed that it's the same 5 symbols. It's like neither playthrough uses the other symbols. So first of all, it's obviously they're randomizing the solution, so you actually have to solve it every time. I imagine they do the same thing with the book solution. But it got me thinking, are these other plates ever used on for any puzzles? Like, there a second secret combination some clue will find? But I don't remember anything about a Triforce or a Pyramid or a Whirlwind. Yeah. And these plates are not randomized. Like, the fire plate's always in the same spot, and so on. Okay, so let's go to the battlements. It's not glowing anymore? No, okay. Let me just do a save here, since if all these turns turn out to be wasted, we can reload. It's unpassable. What if I charge it anyway? No. What if I use my magic hammer? Yeah, okay. Hammer our way through. We don't have a shovel, do we? No. Yeah, I think this is really nothing. We can't get like a mini potion? No. Did we get this guy? Don't forget about that. The battlements. Let you know what. Is he still flitting about playfully? Shield your eyes. Quite difficult to look directly, huh? Really? Can we talk to him? An arc of current that literally causes your hair to okay. I don't remember if there's any use for this guy, so if he has a use, we might encounter an unmaster. This thing, this goddess, Reliant Triumphant. Oh, angel, not goddess. Is there a different... Oh, there is a different marble statue. A cowering huddle figure. The ancient words beneath despair humbled. Wait, what was this one? Reliant Triumphant. Whoa, wait. Winged figure, the shielding her eyes from the sky. Fear cowers. So she's standing and she's triumphant, reliant. Fear cowers. What was she doing? Cowering. She's like looking down the ground, she's sad. Huh. Now is this like a piece of art? Or is this a puzzle? Like in Eternal Darkness, you'd have these like pieces of art that were just there for show, right? Could it be related to the three goddesses? Not the Zelda goddesses, but in the three towers, I think each of these towers had a goddess statue. Whoa. Neat. That scene didn't have any purpose. Although you could like try to remove the spear. Fear cowers. Just remember these. Fear cowers, Reliant Triumphant. Spear humble. This we can't read. Okay. Is the obelisk turned on? It is. So the skull turned on the obelisk, or does the artifact, like having all 5 artifacts? Okay. He's not alive now, is he? Okay, so cast, invoke. Wait, what does it say first? Alright. Just wondering if like Jer had any idea what was going on. Okay. Blackmere? Yes. Should I up do a cutscene?
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Talimar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Talimar the Black fears it. Even as he searches for a way to rip it from you, even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation. For Talimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below.
Behemoth.
Mayhap this is true, for I have uncovered much, yet know so little. Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord knows not of your heritage.
Ah.
This is our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power. Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.
Aha. Ghostly figure of lacking forms within the obelisk. Trust in what you find. Wonder if the last, his party words are some sort of clue we should remember. Okay, so you should notice that in that cutscene it shows the same scene we're going to see in the catacombs. And that skull, we had a clue about that. The platinum horn. Okay. Did not get anything specific, so I wonder if you can like miss that. Before we head in the catacombs, let's... Is this storm cleared here? No. Or wait. Maybe? Is there any stars? I've been wondering like if there's a place we can use that sextant. This star sighting object. Where is it? Here. So we're gonna try a few just random item ideas before we enter the catacombs. That does not accomplish anything. Okay, so what about something I remembered? This thing. What is shooting star. Is that like Majal? Okay, so I remember that you can use, I think, the torch on this. The metal gives off an otherworldly glow. But does it retain the glow? No. So maybe we can use it somewhere where there's fire? This ring. It's not like the one ring from Lord of the Rings. You can like read some text? No. Okay. Let me actually try fire on a few things. Can we heat up the rocks? No. Where is our useless items? I want to try torching them. The bucket. Yeah. What about our dice? Magic dice. Magic bottle. Magic hammer. Okay, so that was not... This sling, I don't know if there's any use for it, but then it occurred to me that, oh, maybe that's because it's a callback to the NES version. Like, just like Epor was sort of like a... It's not actually something that's used in this game, they just put it here. What are coins? No, okay. One last thing to try. Let me actually, I'll check my list to make sure I didn't miss anything, but I wanted to try these spells. Can we use this on ourselves? Turn us into a master blacksmith. Constricting feeling in your pants. Maybe just shrunk his pants. Okay, what about, can we make ourselves calm? Maybe increase our concentration. Did that really work? Wait, so what's the generic message? Whoa, what happened to the music here? Oh, it's doing the... Aha. Oh, can we see the moon? I don't know about you, but I love looking at the moon. Oh, we have a quiet version of this theme. It's like wisps. I don't think it actually does anything though. I think it's just like another way to calm the storms globally, and it seems to be back. Huh. Fear, despair. Like, we don't have any items that relate to those emotions. Like, if we had a fear item, we could bring it to one of the statues and then... Huh. So, okay. I need to figure out if this... Did we actually, like, bring ourselves to peace? What happens when you use this generically? Bright flash fills the space above your head. So that's a different message. What was the hotkey? 8? But sometimes they have multiple generic messages. A headache and some pretty colors. Wait. Huh. Every spell is different generic messages? Okay, so we're not getting the peace message. And then, boom. Huh. Maybe that did make us peaceful. Can we now concentrate in the grottos? Alright, so let's try this real quick. If we cast Invoke. So let's give some bad messages for Invoke. Pressure. Fail to concentrate. Probably not. They just give you a special one when you use it on yourself. Like, it's a generic message, but indicating, like, no, you're not supposed to use it on yourself. It's still worth trying. Alright, so let me check my list of ideas before I head into the catacombs. Okay, ready to go? I need to unlock this door first. That'd be the lion breathing key. Yep. So the catacombs, we learned... We kind of saw the catacombs early on in a cutscene, and Black Mirror said, like, Talimar seeks some power at the foundation of the castle. And in this cutscene, we saw, like, the behemoth. Let's just take the logbook, which you already read. And let's give him the scepter. Again, I'm not sure what this does, but maybe if we give it to him now, he won't kill us later. And use the hammer. Yes, we know a little bit about the behemoth from the library. It's obviously something bad. And we know that he's using dwarves. I'm not sure what the dwarves are. Like, they're just digging, I guess? Not sure he's trying to find something. I already have a screenshot of this. So let's descend yonder. Treacherous but manageable. Like this quest. And then the glowing red rocks. And the creepy voices. To be closing in. What if you're in panic? Does our trusty shield give us some measure of comfort? Huh. There's nothing interactable, so lots of these twist and turn. I remember creating a map for the catacombs. I think at some point I'm going to do that again off screen. Red crystals. I remember these. We already had some red crystals, remember? From the goblins. I think what we have to do is lever them out. Yeah. How are these caves? We just got here. What's... Oh, yeah, okay. Our spear is number 2. Can the spear get them out? No. Okay, so we need... These voices are... where is like a poker number 6? Go. Yes. You jimmy the poker into a crack. Okay. Can we just take all these? I'm not sure how many we need. Is anything else here? It's a dead end. Quartz and crystal. Yeah, so okay, even though this is a catacombs inside a video game, it's not actually that mazy, but having a map is useful. Like, let's say you're back in the banquet hall and you're like, oh, I need to get back to catacombs. I have a flash of inspiration. So it's a quite long trek to go to back where you want to go, and there's all these intersections that are hard to remember. So having a map just makes, like, fast travel easier. Something move. You do get a map, though. Just it's inconvenient to use. Okay, so let's go down. Ooh, blue. Reaching for your temples, a strange sensation. Some power speaking in your mind. Skull. Is that your relative, Yorick? Don't think it's actually different, though. Oh, it is! You sat back, let others do the work, took all the credit. Huh. And you can't go backwards. This is where we came from. Here? Maybe we should... Oh, we already made a save, so that's fine. Squint and say strain. In all directions. More skull, so... Someone you once knew. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, is that because we use a turn? Are we running out of time? I remember a lot of these items are like just redundant. Like you don't need every skull and rock. Clicks and cracks. Whispers and screams. This is all terrible options. At least this one's dead, but let's go this one. The ruins in ancient. Well, well, well. A door. We'll have to explore this next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.